Hello, welcome back to another Ruffa Sports Cards video. In today's video, I do have a buyer POV video. This is me buying out an entire collection from somebody that I've done a couple deals with that you've seen before on the channel. I'll pop them up here. And actually, well, I'll wait to pop them up when there's not so much happening. But the big thing is that why it's all zoomed in and kind of like edited all crazy here is the person who sold this collection to me does not want to be known and all that, and that's perfectly fine. So I edited the video down to where it would make sense to actually be able to upload it and all that. So please bear with the video and all that, but nonetheless, this collection I did buy out for $2,500, $2,500. There's some decent stuff in there for sure. There's these Anthony Edwards rookies lottery tickets. Those had low sales, but now the last two average is $22. So luckily that helped out a little bit here. I already did comp out some of it. I pretty much did where after a certain dollar point, like after like $3 or like, yeah, I think it was even like $5 or lower, I just didn't really put the sticker value on there. That was after I've done the deal. So I actually did this deal in literally, like I started and looked through in 12 minutes, less than 12 minutes. I edited maybe out of the video, like, that I had, it was like less than a minute. So in 12 minutes, I decided to do the deal. There was some really cool cards in there, some stuff I felt like I could use at the card show I'm going to set up at, some stuff I felt like I could get a premium for on Whatnot potentially. There's a lot of autographs in here. You'll see in a little bit, a ton of numbered stuff. I could probably run in a progressive lot, potentially sell it in a stream on my Whatnot channel each and every Wednesday, 6 p.m. PST. I go live and sell an absolute ton of cards. A lot of this stuff that you see in my videos will be available on there for auction. I start pretty much everything at one singular dollar, $1, and I do mainly sudden death. Sometimes I'll do non-sudden death, depending on the card or the lot. But nonetheless, there's a really ton of random stuff in here, ton of numbered stuff, ton of select fast break, it looks like. Those are the ones with the disco parallels, Bowman Chrome, Rookie of Paul Skeens. A lot of this stuff could use or could very much benefit from grading. It's a lot of grade candidates, potential grade candidates. So it's like a Brock Bowers for the PC right there. Not many PC stuff in this lot, at least that I've found so far. But there is some, just some cool stuff all around. I told the seller of the lot that I'll just figure it out, and if anything, I might just do a repack. So shout out to the repackers out there. I might be joining you guys in a game of repacks for for my own channel and all that. But yeah, so I'm not too sure what the rundown on that will be. Maybe I'll do like some video series of me actually figuring it out, and maybe the behind the scenes of what it takes to do repacks and the actual like profit margins you end up making or expected profit margins depending on how you do it. Especially like this collection I bought for $2,500. If I set aside some of the cards from this lot, let's just say 99 numbered cards or 99 cards of it, and maybe 90 cards of it, and then 10 chase cards, and see how that equates to, like profit, what actually equates to, how does it help the potential purchase like this where you might pay up or you might, you might be questionable on the price point, so you just go ahead and do it, or but yeah, so I've done a couple deals with him. Typically it's like a 2-row box I do, and then I buy a 2-row box, but this was a complete 5-row box full, and the 5-row boxes have a longer length than the 2-row box, so definitely more cards in the 5-row. I don't think it was jam-packed full, but nonetheless, there was also some random stuff in there too. Stuff I personally wouldn't even pay like 10 cents for. So, it's not going to be all numbered bangers, but there's some cool gold autographs in there, numbered to 10. There's a lot of really random low numbered cards I didn't expect to be low numbered when I was looking through. I did comp out a couple, like a little bit of it. Like I said again, I think already, but I did get some of the values and all that. So a ton of these autographs sell really well and whatnot, depending, potentially they will sell well and whatnot. Sometimes they won't, but that is completely fine. A lot of the time, I think people kind of say, oh, you'll get something on whatnot for it, or, you got the chance to go get it, get $30 for a $10 card or whatever. But I think the other day I ran a $30 card that I told the stream was $30 and it went for $9. So it really is like one of those things where although you might be able to get it, you probably won't. Or at least, should I say, you won't consistently. Or at least will I say, if you do, you will have those ones that go for way below also. Actually, the name of the game. But the coolest thing about selling on whatnot is really just I would say personally, the pure volume that you can sell on whatnot. I sell literally upwards of, I sold 550 auctions, probably close to at least 1,000 cards in my last Wednesday's whatnot stream. It also helped me build the capital to actually go and do this collection buyout. I sold quite a little bit of the lot that I purchased from him last time, and actually funded a lot of this one too, or at least a little portion of this one. So in terms of that too, and I did kind of pick out some of the higher dollar cards from that lot. Sometimes there's just random like $100 ones. I don't think there's gonna be any like that in this lot, at least that I've seen so far. There's a lot of numbered stuff, but I don't think they're like super heavy banger numbered stuff that I haven't really checked out yet. A lot of the time I am just like checking out the ones that I know or have a feeling I should check out. Like there's like Purple Stars, first off the line exclusive, number to 17 from Optic Donruss. Those are basketball ones that I checked out, and there was like one that was like $38, so that does help out, luckily, and that is what I'm trying to do. Is I'm trying to make a profit on this lot purchase. I'm not trying to lose money. I'm not trying to overpay, but I am trying to make money. Just like how a repacker, if they pay 125%, someone was saying now that they pay, which I just don't think that's true. I saw everyone's case, or I saw his case filled, and someone said that they're paying 125%. Maybe it might be okay to take 95% and make 10% or however much your margin is, instead of waiting for somebody to make 120 or pay you 125% and maybe make that extra 25% or however much you think that a repacker might be paying right now. But yeah, so, and also they're using a lot of, he said that they were using children as buyers. So shout out to the repackers doing that, paying children 125% of comps. But so yeah, I'm going to end up going into the lab, figuring out my own repack, and maybe even, adapting some of my own streams in the future to be some repack streams. Not on my Wednesday streams. I'll always be selling singles on that and lots on that Wednesday stream, but there's always Saturday, Sunday, Monday, any other day like that I could end up doing some mystery repacks there. But you'll see me I only looked up like 5 cards or whatever. Figured I'd just take a chance. He said there was 2750 he comped out in that first row that all had those price stickers you can see right there. And I have no idea what the actual comps will end up comping out to. A lot of them, or a decent little portion of them, did end up being a little lower, half lower. So it does add up quickly, but I think like a couple of them also were higher in comp. So just kind of hoping that it does even out, and that at the end of the day that the value is there for me. But that's really all I got for this video. Technically, I might tune in here in a second, or come back in here in a second with me doing like a video in the setup where I'll just talk about the lot real quick. But that's all I got for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope I see you in the next one. Take it easy. Deuces. Okay, so I am going through currently the entire lot here. It looks like from here to here, from here to this little thing is ones that I comped out. I got the value to be $11.72 so far. This one doesn't have any sales. It's a gold RPA of Lynn Bowden Jr. This one hasn't sold in a long time, but like his numbered ones of this exact one are going for pretty low. So I think the last raw did 39 of this exact card, but looks like his market has changed quite a bit since then. But given that all of these ones are ones that he had comped out and said were the 2075, and very little of these ones were the ones that, all these ones with stickers, and you can tell there's only a little bit that I really looked at with stickers, because I wanted to kind of, you know, I figured that those ones would be some of the heavier hitters. And then all of these are numbered cards, or cards I felt like I could run alone on Whatnot, like a red back. Those are very rare. There's some other ones here too, for sure. Like these ones are all, that's even numbered, but I haven't really looked through this one completely. So there could be like a hidden banger in here. But just like random select rookies, all that. Justin Fields rookie, Bryce Young rookie. Just, you know, just random stuff here in that thing. So I kind of didn't like fully go through that one. But yeah, then there's like, but yeah, I'm like setting aside some for Whatnot and all that too. There's some one-touch ones that are not even like super crazy, but I know people always love the one-touch cards on Whatnot. Technically, the way I do it, I even end up, it's cost me some money to actually do the one-touches depending on the cards in it, so I might have to change those out. But you know, CCD rookie and all that from Prism Football, some random stuff in here still that I haven't really gotten to fully, but a ton of autographs, some random numbered stuff. So it looks like there's going to be, I would guess off the top of my head, especially depending on how some of these numbered cards go, like Lou Dort, that's Keegan rookie lottery ticket. That Ant-Man was doing crazy. Obviously it's Ant-Man, but that one's probably $1 or $3 or so. That would be my guess. But just some random stuff. Giannis, Holo, Christian Coloco autograph from Optic Don Russ on card there. Just some random stuff here and there. But yeah, those are all numbered stuff. This one's even all numbered stuff too, I think, or ones that I would potentially run by itself. I could be wrong, but yeah, numbered stuff. Ton of stuff. We'll just look through. I'm gonna do an entire video going through it, like a Mon-Ra, Rocket, Jalen Brunson. Looks like this one, Steph Curry cracked ice from Crown Royale. That could be a nice showcase card. That's kind of why I did it too. There's like some Zay Flowers numbered to 99 autograph. I don't love the paper autographs, but it's an autograph nonetheless. This one seemed low. Nico Collins number to 15 for $20. Seems like a really nice deal there. But Bradley Beal rookie autographs, 2 of them. Just some random stuff. But again, like I have literally, I spent with somebody else. I spent on pretty much like 600 cards or so. Decent, better cards too. I spent like 1,000 online, and I figure we'll just see how I kind of do on, I'll make a video in the future, but I kind of do it based on like time frame. So like I'll make a video on it in the future, how I gauge the success of how I'm doing in buying markets in sports cards and just in general with the business. I don't really go off of deal by deal basis, just because of if I did, it would just take me too long. Like if I had to track every single one of these cards, like Devin Booker number to 99 first on the print, like I could get a really nice premium for that on Whatnot, let alone if that graded a 10, which should be really what I do on some of these cards. I should try to grade some of them. That would really help out. I just had to kind of pick through, like Zach Levine, number 249 there, red disco, color match. Could be a potential PC piece, but just like stuff like this, like there's Shade and Sharp, numbered to 75. Just really nice, like obviously, I think even just thinking about it, when I was thinking about it, it was like $375 a box or something like that for Fast Break. I'm not too sure what they go for right now or what they actually go for, but that was what the price point was. You only get a couple parallels, but like there's a lot of those cards in here. So how much in boxes would this be? Obviously probably didn't give me any of the super huge wild hits in here, but you know, like this one I did comp, and I think it was $25 for sure. This one I think I comped too. There's some stuff in here for sure. Keegan Murray in white, mosaic rookie, number to 25, autograph. But yeah, I'm gonna go over all of these in a future video and all the pickups here. Another Jalen Brunson, number to 99 there. But yeah, so like this one, Jalen Green autograph. That's my first Jalen Green autograph, number to 99. So there's stuff like that where I don't really get them much. Chuba Hubbard, RPA, Origins, nasty 3-color. I don't really, you know, again, I don't really get some of these much, like DK Metcalf, white, number 35 for $5. That's just too low, in my opinion, for sure. There also, so hopefully some of this helps out, for sure. That would be really nice. Like Jalen Hurts rookie for $3, probably spot on where I might get paid out on whatnot. So I have to get $4 for it. So we'll see how it goes. I don't think, if anything, it's gonna, you know, shut down my business again. You know, like again, I'm already at close to half the value. We didn't even talk about the autographs. We got 50 more bucks here, so that's already 12. I'm sure like that's another 16. I think the last comp was maybe even 12 or something like that. There was like a $45 card here. I think this one I comped for $45. Hakeem Olajuwon on the autograph, so that's already 60, 110 more. So like that's half right here, half the value technically, but you have to get, you know, full expected value out of that to actually be half. But it just, I don't know, it's adding up very, very fastly. But there's some stuff for sure that I'm going to offload in bulk progressive lots, and there's some stuff I'll sell off individually or in 2-card lots and all that. So it'll be nice. Maxwell Lewis, that's pretty cool. Blue Mojo Prism, number 24, Optic Crazy rookie. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that, like just randomly in here. Marcus Peters, purple cracked ice. But yeah, so that's really all I got for this video. Thank you for taking it easy with me. I hope I see you in the next one, and deuces.